है जी जे गुरुद्वारे चले हो ते होंदे थोड़ी ग्रोसरी भी लो जे टाइम लगा ते वेस्टर्न यूनियन भी करायो अपना फोन भी टॉप अप करायो
ओ यार इन्ने सारे सवेरे सवेरे काम करना आते हैं इन्ने कितने हो जाने हैं
डीसी ग्रोसरीज गुरुद्वारा साहब दे बिल्कुल नेड़े है इक्को छत थल्ले सारे काम हो जाने हैं
वक्त के पैसा पूरी बचाओ गुरु का दे नेड़े डीसी ग्रोसरीज आओ
इंडियन ग्रोसरी फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स वेस्टर्न यूनियन ड्राई क्लीनिंग फोन टॉप अप्स लॉटरी विजिट करो डीसी ग्रोसरीज 89 मार्टिनडेल बुलेवार्ड कैलगरी
डीसी ग्रोसरी
सलाम नमस्ते सत श्री अकाल आदाब यारी मदद मैं आपको होस्ट जलाल आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर आप सब सुन रहे हैं देख रहे हैं सलाम नमस्ते कैलगरी और रेडियो सुस कैलगरी अगर आप एडमिंटन में हैं तो रेडियो सुस अगर इन एडमिंटन या तो आप दुनिया के किसी भी कोने से हमें फेसबुक यूट्यूब या तो इंस्टाग्राम में देख रहे गाइस तो थैंक यू सो मच आज का लेटेस्ट एडिशन ऑफ सलाम नमस्ते कैलगरी विद मी एंड सलमा जी आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर है सलमा जी वेलकम टू द शो
जी सबसे पहले हमारे सब सुनने वालों और देखने वालों को बहुत बहुत सलाम नमस्ते आदाब सत श्री अकाल यानी मदद एंड गुड इवनिंग कैसे हैं आप सब लोग उम्मीद है आप सब मज़े में होंगे जैसे कि हम हैं और आज फिर हम आपके लिए एक बहुत अच्छा सा प्रोग्राम लेकर आए हैं उम्मीद है आपको जो कॉफ़ी विद जलाल का प्रोग्राम भी अच्छा लगा होगा और उम्मीद है कि आप लोग सब ये मौसम को एंजॉय कर रहे होंगे क्योंकि आजकल बड़ा अच्छा मौसम जा रहा है और उम्मीद है इसी तरह होता रहे और चलता रहे क्योंकि किसको चाहिए कि स्नो आए ये तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है हल्की हल्की सर्दी है मज़ा आ रहा है तो उम्मीद है आप एंजॉय कर रहे होंगे और अब देखें कि क्रिसमस क्या मौसम लेकर आता है
जी
तो वो तो हम देखेंगे जब आएगी नेक्स्ट वीक और इस वक्त तो जो भी वक्त है हम एंजॉय करें वो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ है हमारे लिए और जैसे कि आप स्क्रीन पे देख रहे हैं हमारे गेस्ट आ चुके हुए हैं इतनी प्यारी प्यारी हमारे होस्ट हमारे गेस्ट यहाँ बैठी हुई हैं तीनों और डॉक्टर फ्रैंक भी हैं तो हम इनसे बातें करेंगे इनके बारे में मालूम करेंगे क्या होने वाला है और ये लोग क्या पेश करने जा रहे हैं तो आपको आज बहुत मज़ा आने वाला है तो उम्मीद है कि आप इंजॉय करेंगे तो चलिए अब जलाल आप इंट्रोड्यूस
जी बिल्कुल गाइस on December 22nd जो कि this coming Saturday there is a fundraiser for the Mangalorian community in Calgary उनका ये लास्ट भी हुआ था it was sold out and now this year as well उसमें नीना and Alex, two of our good friends and good artists. So they will be performing live, including Ravi. Ravi ji bhi wahan pe jo hai as a guest artist. Or it's a fundraiser for like I said for this community. Like we have like you're fortunate to have Dr. Frank live in studio first time ever in Calgary. Dr. Frank, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, Jalal. How are you? How is Salma?
Gee, I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah. And of course, GHO music, the one you are listening to it, the one you were listening to it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's coming on.
Okay, let me start.
Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today we have an exciting program for you. We will be traveling to a unique city in India called Mangalore. The city has its own culture, cuisine, language, dress, everything of its own. We will also discuss the unique way in which Mangaloreans celebrate Christmas back in India, Mangalore, and here in their home in Calgary. We have three beautiful ladies here. She's Visca Tauro, Rebecca Mendoza, and Noella Rebello.
Yeah, same.
Visca, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Okay, how old are you, Visca, if I can ask you?
I'm 20 years old.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
What are you eating?
Salma is surprised.
Even young. I'm in my fourth year at Mount University. I'm in business administration.
So what do you want to do once you finish your education?
I would like to get my master's, my PhD, and become a human resource professional.
Very good. Welcome to the Doctors Club.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, how are you?
Rebecca, I will ask you the same question. Can I ask you how old you are?
Yes, I'm 19.
Yes. And you are in the college, I suppose, right?
Yes, I am.
And you are interested in the medical profession.
Yes, I want to become a pediatric nurse.
Pediatric nurse.
Yes.
Pediatric nurse,
Yes.
yeah. Hard job, yeah. Hi, Noella.
Hi.
Did I get your name correct?
Neola.
Neola.
How
Neola,
do you spell
yes.
Neola? Okay, how do you spell your name? Neola?
Neyola.
N-E-Y-L-A.
Okay.
Neola.
It's difficult.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, you can play
But
with
it's a
music in
nice
the background.
name.
and they
You know
talk.
what? Why don't you play with your phone?
Yeah.
Then you can hear, yeah.
Okay,
So
in the
just let the
meantime,
music-
meantime, I'll talk to Visca.
Yeah.
Visca, where is Mangalore? Can you give me some background on Mangalore?
Yes, of course. So the history of Mangalore dates back to the 3rd century BC.
Mhm.
It was later conquered by the Portuguese, who lost it to Hyder Ali, a Mysore Muslim king.
Mm-hmm.
Later, Hyder Ali's son Tipu Sultan, who was known
Mhm.
as the Tiger of Mysore, lost it to the Britishers. So Mangalore, officially known as Mangaluru, is the chief port city of the Indian state of Karnataka. It is located about 352 kilometers west of the state capital Bangalore,
Mm-hmm.
between the Arabian and the western Ghats of mountain range. It is the second major city in Karnataka state with all aspects after the capital city of Bangalore. Mangaloreans are the people who live in Mangalore and the neighboring cities. Mangaloreans speak, apart from the national languages such as Hindi and English,
Okay.
their own territorial languages, Kannada, Tulu, and Konkani. Their main language,
Oh, Konkani.
yeah,
Okay.
Konkani has its own dialect.
Okay, just sit down a little bit here.
Make the volume little.
So we
Yeah.
don't have our own script in Mangalore,
That's it.
but we use the Kannada script.
Okay.
Most of our forefathers came down from Goa.
You said your forefathers came from Goa. That's a good question, point you brought in. What is Goa-Mangalore connection? And when did people start coming to Mangalore from Goa?
So the Roman Catholics from Goa migrated from Mangalore in 3 major waves. So the first after the 1560, second after the 1570s, and the third in about 1683. The first wave of migrants left during the Goa Inquisition. This is the conversion of Christianity around the 1560. The second in the 1570s and the third wave in the 1683 left Goa because of their famines, epidemics, and the political upheaval such as the Portuguese Shivaji Wars. Shivaji was the Hindu king from Maratha.
That's great, Visca. You got good knowledge. Okay, do you have, now coming back to our Christian community, do you have any information about Mangalorean Catholics?
Yes, so the history of Mangalorean Catholics comprises of 3 major eras. So the first era consists of the Indo-Aryan ancestors who lived once in the regions of now the extinct Saraswati River. and later migrated to Goa, possibly due to the drying up of the river, and then settled down in Mangalore. So because of this, we are also called the children of Saraswat. Our ancestors were not Christians. They were Gauda Saraswat Brahmins. They were following the Hindu faith, strict vegetarians. The second era was due to the conversion of our Hindu ancestors in Goa to Roman Catholicism by the Portuguese. And the final era being the migration of Roman Catholics from Goa to Mangalore due to the invasion of Marathas and the famines in the mid-16th and 18th century. So this formed a new Mangalorian Catholic community and the subsequent growth and development of our community. Several centuries of living in the South Karana gave these Catholics an identity of their own. They lived in the coastal area, which is now known as Konkan. They have their own language, Konkani, Mangalorian cuisine, that is a blend of Portuguese and local coconut flavors. We have special Mangalorian wedding dresses, and our music is called Baila.
Okay, thank you, Shia. That's Baila. Listen, the background music is in Baila. Okay. Neela,
Yes.
Vishka mentioned about Konkan and Konkani.
Yeah.
What is Konkan and what is Konkani?
So Konkan is the region where Konkani language is spoken. Konkan, also known as the Konkan Coast, is a rugged section of the western coastline of India. It is a 720 kilometers long coastline. It consists of the coastal districts of the western Indian states of Maharashtra, Goa, and Karnataka. Konkani is an Indo-Aryan language belonging to the Indo-European family of languages. It is one of the 22nd scheduled languages mentioned in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution and the official language of the Indian state of Goa. The first Konkani inscription is dated on 1187 AD. It is a minority language in Karnataka, Maharashtra, and Kerala. Konkan people speak the language Konkani. In Karnataka state, people who speak the language Konkani are called Kannadigas, and those who speak Konkani are called Konkans.
Oh,
That's very good.
interesting.
So that's good history.
Yeah.
Rebecca, shall I ask something for you?
Sure.
Okay. Is there any specific history associated with Mangalore Christians?
There are many migrations from Goa to Mangalore. The first Portuguese to land on Indian soil was Vasco da Gama. It was on the 20th of May in 1498 when Vasco da Gama reached Calicut from Malabar coast. Anchored off the coast of Calicut, the Portuguese invited native fishermen on board and immediately brought some Indian items. They then invaded the coastal regions and forced the natives to convert to Catholicism. Then also the migration during Emperor Shivaji when he tried to invade Goa.
Oh, that's interesting. Rebecca, can you give us some more knowledge about the history of Mangalore Catholics?
Yes. The present Mangalorean community are the descendants of the people who were kept captive by the King Tipu, also known as Tipu Sultan, in 1784 to 1799. Tipu Sultan was under the impression that Mangalorean Catholics were supporting the British Emperor against him. So he arrested all Christians from Mangalore and the surrounding area. He marched them from Mangalore to a city near Bangalore. The captivity of Mangalorean Catholics at Bangalore started on February 24th, 1784, and lasted for 15 years till 1799. It is stated in the record of Tipu Sultan that there were 60,000 captive Catholics, but some say it was 80,000. The captivity was the most sad and unhappy period in the community's history. Mangaloreans were made to walk about 800 kilometers from two gathering places in Mangalore in rain, heat, and without proper food. It is estimated 20,000 Mangaloreans died from lack of food, medicine, tiredness in captivity. On May 4th, 1799, when Tipu Sultan was killed by the British Army, the prisoners were released. It is sad to say that 15,000 to 20,000 Catholics returned to Mangalore. It's recorded that the British Army asked the help of Mangalorean captivities to defeat Tipu Sultan. Once the war was won by the British General Arthur Wellesley helped 10,000 Mangalorean Catholics to return to Mangalore and resettle on their lands. This record confirms that only 10,000 Mangalorean Christians returned. We are the descendants of those people who returned.
Very good, Rebecca. Thank you very much. Neola, Mangaloreans are unique for their music and their food. First, let me talk about music and then we'll come to food. Neola, I'm talking to you.
The most popular music from Mangalore is known as Baila. This is a special breed from the coastal regions. The origin of this breed is not known. However, people from the region of Sri Lanka made it more popular. Baila songs are played during parties, weddings in Sri Lanka, Goa and Mangalore for by dancing. Parties, it is a special breed that brings you in the mood to dance. So you can listen to this.
So that's a nice beat. Vishka, we are approaching Christmas season and this is the program about Christmas. What is special about Mangalorian Christmas?
So Mangaloreans have a traditional way of celebrating Christmas. It is called the Natalanchi Fest in Konkani. It's a unique way of celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. The celebration starts usually on the 24th December, midnight, with the offering of the Holy Mass. And after the party continues up until approximately New Year's Day. Each family makes their own sweets, which is called kuswar. On the 25th, families and friends exchange sweets, there are music parties and dance parties.
So guys, you guys are watching, of course, Salaam, Namaste, Calgary with our guests they are telling you about the Mangalorean community, and I think it's better them to say something about their own community than me and Salmaji. So now you are listening or of course watching the history of the Mangalorean community, like in general. What is, because I think this is the first time ever you guys been on the radio, so I think this is great for us as well, for our listeners there and viewers as well, to let us know about history, because this is new for us as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting the way they are telling us all about the history, how this community started, where they migrated from, and their music and what they do on Christmas and what are their special foods. So this is nice to, this is a multicultural city, or I should say multicultural whole of Canada. And we have so many different communities that sometimes we don't know where these people are, so it is so nice to know the background, and it's all new for us because we didn't know all about this. So it's very interesting to know what is Mangalorean Christmas, I should say properly. Yeah. So it's somebody will be calling me to find the address.
Or you have to say it to them on Instagram.
I think so. So it's nice, and you three are doing very good job and telling us so much about it. And in between, we heard the beautiful upbeat baila music, and that's really nice. So go ahead and continue. So
thank you, Sarma. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. It's a golden opportunity for us to be on your show, and it's a great encouragement for our youngsters.
No, it's really nice to know all this, and it's a eye opener for us that when we don't know anything, and it's to get all this knowledge. So that's interesting. So tell us more.
Now let's talk about the Mangalorean food. Rebecca, since you're an exclusive community, do you have any particular sweets, and especially sweets you prepare during the Christmas season?
Yes, so we have some very special sweets prepared only during the Christmas season.
Yeah.
Some of these sweets originated from Goa, and some are native to the region of Mangalore.
Okay.
The collective name for all sweets is called kuswar.
Oh, you said kuswar, Rebecca. What is kuswar? Can you explain to us?
Kuswar is a term often used to mention a set of unique Christmas goodies which were originally a part of the cuisine of Goan Catholic community of Goa and later brought into the Mangalorean Catholic community. There are as many as 22 different traditional recipes that form this distinct flavor of Christmas celebration in Goa and Mangalore. The preparations are either sweet or savory, and they are made up in the run-up to Christmas. So fruit for the fruitcake is soaked well in advance, but the rest of the preparations start around the 1st of December, depending on how many varieties and how much quantities to be prepared.
Okay.
So on Christmas Eve, it is the tradition among Mangalorean Christian families exchange kuswar between other people.
Mm.
So if you're visiting your friends on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve in Mangalore, you'll find the same type of sweets being offered to you in every house.
Yeah, so
Great.
it's,
Nice.
it's like chocolates is more popular in
Yeah.
Brazil,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So this is your
Exclusive,
Yeah.
exclusive to that. There are about 23 varieties, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you made some kuswar yesterday.
Yes,
What did
I
you
helped
make?
my mom make
What about us?
Not here, I'm sorry.
So what did you prepare?
So we've made the Christmas cake, and
Uh-huh.
then we've made these things called gulios,
Uh-huh.
and they're basically like this round
Marbles.
ball, yeah, marble balls, and
So,
they're kind of like,
well, okay, so then you find all the groceries here in Calgary.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
nice,
yeah,
nice.
that's
Good to
nice.
know. Good to know.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay, go on.
So we'll go continue. Okay,
Yes,
Neola, you will go back to Mangalorians in Calgary.
yeah.
So what are you doing here in Calgary for Christmas? Do you have any celebrations?
Yes, we are having a community Christmas party on 22nd December at 7:30 p.m.
Mhm.
It is at Falcon Ridge Castle Ridge Community Center.
Mhm.
There will be lots of fun for everyone. We will have Santa's visit to children.
Mm.
So please bring your children.
Wow.
Then there is
Nice.
live performances, Bollywood style and Indian classical style.
Wow.
Nice.
The performers are best in Calgary.
Mm-hmm.
Then there will be a live dance band led by Nina Hardman and Alex.
Oh,
Alex
nice.
Ojala, yeah.
Nina and Alex are very famous and are much liked in Calgary.
Mhm.
Please do not miss. Buy your tickets today.
You know, Jalal, you know
Yes.
Nina,
Yeah, of course,
Alex,
Nina and
Ravi.
Alex.
We know both,
Yeah,
all
they're
of them.
probably-
Yeah.
And we are also having a special temple dance performance
Ah.
to invoke the blessings.
Yes.
It's a classical dance,
Uh-huh.
and there's a request during that dance: no alcohol and no food to be consumed.
Okay.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's going to be a very traditional welcome.
Nice.
Okay. Can you give some more information, Neola? I'm
Yes.
getting your name correct, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love the name Neola.
Neola, yeah. I struggled to get her name.
Yeah, because it's easy for me.
So it is at Falcon Ridge Castle Ridge Community Center Northeast. It is located near Terry Fox School.
Mhm.
The tickets are $30, dinner included. So you can get the tickets from the organizers, or the best thing is to buy from Curry Leaf Restaurant at West Wings Northeast
Oh,
Complex.
curry leaf right here.
Yeah, Curry
Close
Leaf,
to six.
they are sponsoring
Oh, is that right?
food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I finished most of the questions.
Okay, so now.
Yeah, you want to put some music and then I'll wish them for Christmas.
Yeah, you can, just, I can turn on the music from here now.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 Coco Jumbo, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 Coco Jumbo, yeah, yeah, yeah. Put me up, put me down, put my feet back on the ground. Put me up, put my heart and make me happy. Put me up, put me down, put my feet back on the ground. Put me up, put my heart and make me happy. Yeah, 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 Coco Jumbo, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 Coco Jumbo, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, Dr. Frank, so about this, of course, Mongolian community, how much population you guys have in
Yeah.
Calgary?
We have on record about 600 families.
Only
600.
600 families, yeah.
Is that
See,
right?
we are slow migrants.
Right.
They say, either you spread like cancer or you spread like cockroach.
Okay.
But we don't belong to both. So we are very slow, and we are getting organized.
Yes.
Last year we had a blast of a function. It was overcrowded.
Yeah.
So this year we have taken a huge hall and we have controlled the tickets.
Okay.
So now there are some complimentaries are available. Call us anytime.
Yes.
How
Okay.
much are the tickets for?
Tickets are $30.
$30.
But any community member or others who are in challenging situations, they can approach us and we'll give them the passes.
And
So
what
the
kind-
motto is to serve the community. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you say hello like in Mongolian? Like how do you say how are you?
Hello, we say Namaskar.
Oh,
yeah,
is that right?
namaskar.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And how are you? Tu kasha asai?
Oh, tu kaisa hai or tu kasha?
Tu kasha hai, yeah.
Tu
that is-
kasha.
Yeah. Oh, nice. So is it those people who don't know Hindi? Is it easier for them to grasp the Hindi or is it difficult?
It is easy to grasp the Hindi, if I can mention, because our language is derived from a language called Canris.
Canris.
Canris, yeah, which is called Kannada.
Kannada.
Kannada. We use the Kannada script. Yeah.
Is it a written language?
Yeah, written language. Yeah. We use the Canris script.
Okay.
Because Konkans from Mangalore use the Canris script. Konkans from Goa use the English script. Or from Bombay, they use even Devangar's script or the
so
Hindi
they-
script.
then
Yeah,
they
yeah.
can write
It's a
in all
localized
different-
script. They
Okay,
use that.
great.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and this function which is coming up on Saturday, is it going to be Bollywood singing or Konkani songs?
There will be
also?
Konkani songs. Neola and her sister, what is her name? Prima.
Primal.
Primal. They will be performing.
Okay.
There will be
You sing?
classical.
We dance.
They're dancing, yeah.
Yeah.
They danced very well last year, so they're back on popular demand.
Okay, okay.
And we will have some Bollywood dances. Then we have Ravi as a guest artist.
Yeah.
And as I said, there will be temple dances to start with. And then Nina and Alex will take over with the live band. And that will go towards the end.
Okay.
And we are expecting some MLAs, MPs, and the ministers also to grace the occasion.
And is there going to be food also?
Yes,
Dinner.
food will be provided.
Dinner,
It is
nice.
semi-sponsored by Curry Leaves.
Curry
restaurant.
Leaf.
Yeah.
Curry Leaf
Nice.
restaurant. Yeah.
So it's been nice.
That's good.
So I would like to thank them.
Yes, please go ahead.
Noella Rebello, thank you very much for coming over
Okay,
here.
you're a rebel.
Yeah.
Rebello. They are Portuguese surnames.
Yeah.
Yeah, Portuguese surnames.
It's so easy to say.
Visca Tauro.
Say.
Visca Tauro.
Okay, yeah,
Tauro.
same, Mr. Tauro.
And Rebecca Mendonça.
Rebecca Mendonça.
Mendonça, yeah. They are all coming from original Portuguese locations.
Right.
They are locations in Portugal.
Yeah.
And we have locations in Portugal which are called Jeppu, Valencia, Caixia.
Uh-huh.
And we have in Mangalore, Jeppu, Valencia, and Caixia.
So you all are born here or you are migrated here?
So I was born in the Middle East, in Muscat,
Oh.
and then I came here when I was 10 years old.
Okay, what
So it was the
about
last
you?
year.
10 years old, yeah. Yeah. Not last year, no.
What about you?
I was born in Dubai. And
Oh.
You also
Yeah, I was
born in Dubai?
Yeah, and then I moved here when I was 8.
And what about you?
I was
Neola.
born in Mangalore.
Oh, she is the original
Yeah.
member.
She's the original recipe.
And when did you move?
I just
here?
moved last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
only. Okay,
Oh,
okay, yeah.
We have our official
Yeah.
photographer.
Yeah.
Official photographer. Yes,
Yeah, we
please.
should
You
introduce
please
her.
come
You
on.
can say, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Primal, come.
She's my sister.
Yeah,
Oh, she's younger sister.
She's Neola's sister, and what a beautiful little young photographer we have. And she's been taking the video and photographs, and it's so nice that she's in training, and the future photographer she's going to be. So it's so nice. 3-4 lovely girls are here, and,
Yeah.
and dances, and they are dancing. And what do you do? Do you sing or dance or what?
They sang. She took part last year in a Christmas play.
Okay.
And she is an all-rounder, multi-talented person.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, she's
So are you
everywhere.
doing anything for this party?
No, I'm not. Unfortunately, I was booked up a long time ago for right for my school, so.
Oh, no, yeah, it's a school time also,
Yeah.
concerts, right?
Yeah, we'll miss
Yeah.
it. We'll miss it.
Yeah.
So Mongolian community, like in general. So what about sports? Do you guys are involved in sports? Or what do they like? Like
Yeah.
cricket, hockey?
Yeah.
Oh, cricket is in our blood.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Then we play hockey as well.
And
Yeah.
field hockey?
Field hockey,
Okay.
ball, yeah. And we play kabaddi. You know
Kabaddi,
kabaddi?
yeah, of course.
Yeah,
we know
kabaddi
is, Pakistan is very popular.
Okay. And we play a very small game which we, as children, we play. We call it kuti danda.
Gilli danda.
Gilli danda. We call it gilli
We
danda.
call it gully danda.
Gilli danda.
Yeah.
Noella, what they call it? Kuti danda.
Gudi Danda.
Gilli danda.
Yeah, we also
Then we
play.
have lattu as well, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's all same, you know?
Same,
Like,
yeah.
oh, wow.
That's nice.
Oh, good
You
to
know, the
know.
best part of it is, though we were migrants from Portugal and from Goa,
Yeah.
we have assimilated ourselves
Yeah.
in the Mangalorian community. And we are very much influenced by the Hindu systems, and for our weddings
Yeah.
and all, we follow the Indian systems. Like Portuguese, a bride takes a bouquet, but
Yeah.
nowadays they even use garlands
Yeah.
like they use in
Yeah.
Hindu
Hindu.
weddings.
Yeah.
So we have amalgamated very well with the culture.
Yeah, that's right. So in Bangalore, do you have a lot of community there?
In Mangalore, there is about 40% of the Mangalore city is Catholics.
The Bangalore, I'm talking.
No. Bangalore and Mangalore are twin
two
cities.
different. Two
Twin
different
Bangalore and
cities.
Yeah.
Bangalore. Oh, okay.
Mangalore is on the port,
Yeah.
Bangalore is inside.
Yeah, I have been there. I
Ah.
just went 2.5 years ago there.
Oh,
So
very
that's
good.
what I wanted to know. Like you have
We are 800 kilometers from Bangalore.
Bangalore.
Bangalore,
Oh,
yes.
nice.
See, our ancestors walked from Mangalore to Bangalore
Oh, nice.
about 300 years back.
Yeah, so you have lots of Mangalorians in Bangalore.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, we have.
That's what I
we
wanted
have,
to
and there are many Mangaloreans on the outskirts of Mangalore.
Okay.
Other cities like Udupi, Kundapur, Kinigoli, and there are so many cities.
So many
But
cities.
Christians are very prominent.
Okay.
And we have had MPs, MLAs, ministers. One of our very famous minister was George Fernandez.
Okay.
He was the pioneer politician.
Okay.
And then we had an assistant or vice president of India. What is her name? I don't recollect her name. She's from Mangalore.
Okay.
Margaret Alva.
Okay.
Margaret Alva. She was from
Okay.
Mangalore.
Wow.
So,
that's so nice. Yeah.
I wish all the listeners God's blessings. May God bless you today, you and your family, today and every day. And I want to thank Jalal and Salma. I know I can't forget your name. I can forget your name, but I won't forget your face.
Oh,
Okay, for giving us this opportunity, and it will help us
Yes.
to come forward.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll do it again. And you know,
Yeah.
the better way, we'll have some Mangorians like singing as well.
Yeah, sure.
And you know, after I will
Yeah, we are
take you.
going to, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so you can have live singing. I think it's gonna be fun.
We'll have something called the Mangalorian evening on Salaam Namaste.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that
yeah,
would be
yeah,
better.
yeah, we can arrange that.
Yeah.
So all three of you are the committee members. Start arranging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
okay, do you guys have your Facebook page and people?
No, we are
There's
getting
nothing,
organized. In fact, I spoke with the minister, and he said, first get a CR number, then I will try and get you some grant
Yeah,
from the
that's
government.
right.
Okay.
So we are in the early stages.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are having
It'll
some
take time.
teething trouble. So we'll come over.
No,
We'll
we'll
come over.
be great to have you, and we wish you all the luck for Saturday, and you get tons and tons of people, and you have a very good program, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you, Salma. Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas
and
Happy
Merry
Holidays.
Christmas,
Merry
Happy New Year to
Christmas, Happy
you.
It was fun. Thank you.
It was really
We'll do it again, inshallah,
Let's
for sure.
we'll take some pictures right now.
Oh, okay.
Viola, Rebecca, and
Vishka.
Vishka.
And the
So,
photographer.
And
Photographer.
Prima.
Photographer.
Prima.
Prima, okay, did you take my picture?
Yes,
Yeah,
I think
she
so.
You did? Okay. तो गाइस ये थे हमारे आज के ऑफ कोर्स जो है कमेटी मेंबर फ्रॉम द मंगोलियन कम्युनिटी एंड दे हैव देयर their event on this Saturday at the Falconers Community Hall. Tickets are only $30, including the dinner, and of course Nina ji and Alex Ozla will be performing live, and Ravi will be as a guest speaker. Then there are some dances as well. Okay, is there any dress code? Any
Festival formal.
Okay, festival. Okay, there.
Formal, yeah.
ठीक है समा जी
जी बिल्कुल
हाँ।
आप वो ब्रेक कर लें तो हम पिक्चर्स निकाल देंगे ठीक है
और ये पिक्चर लेंगे
No,
प्रीमा
wait,
जी
let her do something for us here.
Thank you.
थैंक यू
Thank you so much, guys. It was fun. We'll do it again, inshallah, for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have live music here.
We are off there.
Dr. Frank, thank you so much. And you come to our shows all the time.
Yeah, I
Thank you
know.
so much for that. You always support us as well.
No, I will always do it. And thank you for you tried your best to arrange dances for us. I
We
appreciate
tried.
that.
Yeah.
So we do our 100%. Let's leave it to God.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's it.
that's
That's it. We do our best. That's it.
Yeah.
yeah
Thank you so much, guys. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes. We're gonna have Romesa and her hubby Damien here live in studio because they are going to Germany to get an award. Yes, to get an award. So we're gonna talk to them about their company or which calls Cocoon Media. We'll talk to them, and they are here outside waiting for us. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz. Khuda Hafiz.
they're putting it off yeah